Sweet. Should we do new releases?
Sure.
There are some.
Yeah. There's one that I've been playing a whole bunch of.
Me too.
Thanks to Cheapy.
Thanks to our friends at Best Buy.
Thanks to our friends at Best Buy. And that game is Dead Island 2.
Yes, I've been playing that too.
Yeah, how far are you?
I just got to the guns part.
I'm like, that's actually pretty far into the game, at least maybe the way I'm playing it. It is. I just got that first gun that you get at the hunter lady's house.
Hunter, yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think we're in the same spot.
Yeah, we're on the same spot. That's cool.
What do you think of the game?
I like it a lot.
Are you playing on the standard difficulty?
I don't see any place where you could change difficulty.
Yeah, I find it's pretty challenging, don't you think, or no?
Yeah. Yes. It is pretty challenging because, like I said, there's no way to change the difficulty. So, it's a fairly good challenge, but it's not too bad.
It's forgiving when you die. You just like respawn basically, and
and sometimes you respawn, and the enemy that you're fighting still has like their half health that they had before. So it's fine. It's not that bad. But it's a really good game for those who are unfamiliar with what this game is all about. It's a first-person melee game, primarily, where you're in a post-zombie apocalypse Los Angeles, and you are a survivor, and what character? Oh, you're playing as the girl, because I saw your stream. You're playing as the girl with the prosthetic leg, right?
The Asian lady with a prosthetic leg. She's a pro athlete.
I am playing as the black British man who looks like Lenny Kravitz. Nice. He's really funny though, because he really enjoys killing zombies.
Oh, okay.
Does this have the same controls as the first game?
I don't think so.
Okay, not kind of like unique swinging.
No. It's just pull the right trigger and swing away.
Pull it or hold it.
I think you could set it up that way in the first game too.
Okay.
Like you had an option of I don't know, more unique control with the analog stick type of swinging.
It may be there. What it does have, which is weird, is that it has voice commands that you could do
through Alexa.
Through Alexa or through a headset.
Okay.
You can put a headset on, and if you're, if there are zombies that are like eating a dude in the middle of the street, you can go, "Hey, zombies!" Yeah, whatever you say, and they look up and they come at you, and they're like, "Oh!" So I like kicking zombies in the face. The game is incredibly gory. Like, it is maybe the goriest game I've ever played.
The first one was pretty gory too, but
the graphics are better now.
Yeah, the
graphics are so much better now. I have come across a couple of things that were a little disturbing, like it going off the beaten path and going into a house and seeing like a dead child at a breakfast table with a bowl of cereal. That might have been a little too much for me. But I do enjoy, there are some wacky weapons, and upgrading some weapons to make the wacky weapons even wackier is a lot of fun. Did you find the Wolverine claws?
So one thing I'm confused about is there's like a storage cabinet, right? When you get to like the various checkpoint areas.
Mm-hmm.
And it says like things that unclaimed items. There's an unclaimed items tab.
Okay,
and it has a ton of shit in there. I don't know why it's in there. Is that from like my special gold edition or something?
Oh, maybe it also could just be stuff that you just didn't pick up. I need to take a better
I don't know, but it's in there, and I think it's all this, the level is too high for me, so I don't think, or just the stuff that I did, it was either too high or too low, the stuff. So I didn't actually use anything, but I saw there's a bunch of crap in there.
I'll take a look. I honestly haven't been paying that much attention to my missed stuff, but I have like an electric mace and a samurai sword that lights people on fire. And
it sounds like a lot. The first game, they've just expanded on that idea and cleaned it up, right? Like, how janky is this thing? Because
it's not
janky at all.
I really liked the jankiness of the first game, to be honest.
It's not janky.
I want to play this, but I'm interested to see how much I enjoy it when kind of we played. I mean, all three of us played some of the first game together too. Can you play co-op in this?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
I would play co-op with.
I'm probably gonna buy this.
It's worth your time. I mean, it has some really good Easter eggs in it, and it's tongue in cheek. It knows what it is. It doesn't
ping pong table. There's a ping pong table in it.
Yes. Well, there's the whole streamer house.
I thought that was a weed influencer house but I guess because it was called the Goat Pen, and I thought it was like about a vape pen or something. But no, that makes sense. Like the game.
It seems like they've gone a little wackier with it. Then with
in the streamer house, there's this was posted online. It's not really a spoiler because it's like 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
In the streamer house, there's the streamer table set up, and there's a whiteboard for the guy to read off of, and it's his apology script.
Oh my god, I missed that. I got too excited by the ping pong table.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. This is from the heart. I am not reading this.
Was there a chair there? Just the chair?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Of course. Yeah, no, this game knows exactly what it's doing, and I appreciate every second of it doing what it does.
Just to be sure, this is a game that actually exists and came out.
Yeah.
This is a game that exists.
It did come out. It came out on Friday.
It came out last Friday. I have
Does it have the song in it?
Which one?
No, which one?
The song from the trailer.
No. We're gonna blow up. I'm a bomb and I'm about to go off.
Yeah, I
don't think so.
By the Christian rapper, LA Symphony, or one of the guys in LA Symphony.
No, but what you can do is you can take like a blunt object and smash a zombie's leg with it, and then you can watch, like in slow motion, you can watch his leg get all fucked up, like bone pop out.
The bone pops right out. It's gross and awesome.
And then the zombie is all gimpy in that leg, like he can't walk properly in that leg, or maybe he just falls down, and then you can kill him. Like it's very, the way that the zombies sort of like stumble around and lose their balance based on them stumbling, or also you smashing their limbs, is pretty good. But the gameplay loop is real simple. You're basically just, going from A to B, picking up something, bringing it there, and killing zombies along the way and finding new weapons.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, it sounds like the Hype Wagon Award we gave this game like 7 years ago at E3.
Is that true? Did that happen?
Yes. We gave this a Hype Wagon Award.
It's fun for sure. Ty, here's my genius. Listen to my genius. So I had to, for the stream that we did last week, the sponsored stream, they gave me I asked for a Steam code or Epic Game Store code because it's just easier to broadcast, but I want to play it on the TV. I got an Xbox code too, and I had Ty play through the first hour and a half for me.
Nice move.
Yep. And now I'm right where I left off, and he started his own game on a different save with a different character, so it worked out well for everybody.
It's a fun game. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I think I did 10 of 25 story missions and a handful of side quests. So,
yep,
I'm gonna keep playing it. I just unlocked the second style of grenade, so that's kind of cool. Or I guess third, technically. So, I like the grenades.
And I gave away a PlayStation on Friday and a bunch of other shit. A lot of shit.
I didn't give away anything.
No,
and I'm not going to.
It was good. It was effective. Hopefully we can do more of those.
I watched your stream. I think you did a very good job.
Thank you. Tell Best Buy.
No problem. I will. Best Buy, he did a very good job.
Thank you. I had to they asked me to make like a highlight clip today, just so like they would have it and, maybe get more of these in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Took a long time, and I don't like looking at myself and editing myself for like presentation. But it beats like tiling a roof or, tarring a road for sure. Any other new releases? Maybe not.
I'm looking.
There's Advance a lot Wars on the list. Yeah,
Advance Wars. The Advance Wars reboot. Did you get that shit?
No. I have the original ones, so I don't know. Maybe I'm more likely to get this Dead Island game than I am the Advance Wars. But we'll see.
Dead Island is very straightforward. You know exactly what you're getting. You're getting a good sense of humor and murdering zombies.
Right. And I played through that last game. I played through the last game like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, it's not a game you can play in front of your kids. I'll say that much.
Well, thank you. Thank you for letting me know that.
For totally serious, not joking at all, when I was editing together that, the highlight thing that I was putting together, a major thought that I had while I was doing it is like, I really can't just show like the gameplay straight up because it's
so gross.
It's so gross. And like the graphics are just very good. Like they're really, during the stream, everybody was commenting how good the graphics were. And it's just maybe too gross. Like if they were going to show this to someone else, like they would have to like have a warning. So it's still, the highlights are still pretty gross. But anyway.
It's just if I start playing that game, my wife just stands up and leaves the room. She's like, I'm not staying in here.
We're not doing this.
Yeah, exactly. Goodbye. Well, all right. See you tomorrow.
Right. Shall we move on to Wombat's Fortnightly News?
Mm-hmm.
The big story this week is UK regulators blocking the Microsoft Activision acquisition.
But the reasons why might surprise you.
They were weird and sort of nonsensical, in my opinion.
They are, and I guess they are, and they aren't. I don't know. It has more to do with the cloud gaming than anything to do with Call of Duty.
Well, anything to do with Call of Duty.
Well,
it was basically Call of Duty on the cloud is what their big concern was.
Which is weird.
Which is so weird because the way the game industry works is you own studios that make games for you, and then those games are on your platform. And if the platform is a machine that goes under your TV or a service that you subscribe to in the internet, what's the difference? It seems like...
Is it more about, and again, you could correct me if I'm wrong, is it more that let's say Microsoft puts Call of Duty on PlayStation's platforms, right? So they own it, they put the game on PlayStation platforms, but all cloud storage backups, or if you play it on the cloud, even through your PlayStation account, it has to be through the Microsoft cloud servers as opposed to the PlayStation cloud servers. So there's like more control by Microsoft.
I think it's more general. It's more, I mean, I just really briefly looked at this. I didn't do a deep dive into the article or anything, but my takeaway was Microsoft already has an advantage as it comes to cloud gaming.
Mm-hmm.
That's for the findings of this count of the UK regulators. Microsoft already has an advantage when it comes to cloud gaming. And this acquisition, if it turns out that Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Diablo, all these other games become cloud exclusives on Microsoft's system, then that's too much of a monopoly. Or that is a monopoly. That is a monopoly and should not be allowed. But to me, that like what's the difference between cloud and console? Because apparently that's all fine if it's a console or a PC. You can have your own exclusives that you buy the studio and now it's on your system only. That seems to be fine. But now cloud is different somehow. That doesn't really make any sense to me.
Well, none of it. I don't think it. I mean, to me, it doesn't really make much sense either. I think it has a lot more to do with Sony's lobbying and pressuring of the UK regulators than it has anything else to do.
Right.
And I think that could be a mistake for Sony in the long run, in the sense that
pissing these guys off.
you pissed these people off. They were willing. Microsoft was willing to make a deal. Let's sign these 10-year contracts. Everything will be great. You don't have to worry about it. Just let this go through.
It'll be great for 10 years.
For 10 years, hey.
Better than no years.
Better than no years. And now, I mean, Microsoft and Activision are appealing. Will this eventually go through? I'm going to go with a probably.
I feel like it's got to go through.
And if it doesn't, how much does Microsoft have to pay Activision? Microsoft could still pay Activision for exclusive games.
Right. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But that's not what they're looking for, I guess.
I feel like they might have to restructure something here to appease whatever they need to do to get past this regulation. And they're not going to win the appeal outright, I don't think, because that's not how these things work. There'll be some kind of negotiation, and Microsoft will send some money over to the UK. Like the UK, like with the whole Brexit thing, their regulations are ridiculous right now. Like they broke away from the EU, and then they formed their whole regulatory body, which is essentially the same exact thing as the rest of the EU, but you have to pay money to be able to be regulated in the UK as well. So it's a money grab is what this is.
Okay.
They're looking to get money from somebody to stop this from happening. Like or
to allow it
make
to happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sounds like a great system.
They're looking for money. It's the same reason, like you'll see on any recent electronics, you'll see a UKCA mark on them that used to just be covered by the CE mark that you see. I'm sure you're all familiar with the CE mark.
No. Let me guess.
If you turn over any electronics you have, like if you look at your iPhone or the back of it, if you take the case off, you'll probably see a CE symbol, just a little CE symbol, and it's similar to UL or an Intertech, an ETL symbol here in the United States.
It's not doesn't stand for cock eaters.
No, it does. It does stand for that. Yeah.
Cool. Gobble gobble.
But
cock means something different in England, so settle down. GP.
Yeah. So essentially now, like UL and Intertech were kind of like, that's what's accepted in North America and the majority of countries worldwide. And then there was CE, which was the European Union. And then the UK decided, we're going to have our own regulations now that we're like separated out. And so it's just a money.
Right. So they can charge for
where they can charge for stuff so you can get their sticker on it.
For that cock eater sticker.
And I know I've asked this before. And I also read somewhere that it's baked into the deal that they have to be approved by UK for the deal to go through. But let's say that wasn't the case. Could, if they got the thumbs up in the US and the rest of Europe, couldn't Microsoft and Activision just still go through with the deal, and the UK could either just get on board, or Microsoft just can't do business in the UK, so they can pull all their Windows licenses out of England and just be like, fuck you guys, no more Excel for you?
I don't think that would go that well that way, but yes, they could. They could restructure the deal to make it so this cloud gaming thing, specifically in the UK, isn't an issue, and then you couldn't play the Activision Blizzard games on the cloud or something in the UK. Or
they could give out free Xboxes to all the UK regulators.
Or there's part of it is like, like who really could have the upper hand here? Is it the corporation or is it the government? And could the corporation strong arm England as a company like Microsoft? Could they literally just pull every license out of every computer with a UK based IP address? And like, sorry, your computers can't use Windows anymore because you refuse to approve our deals. Like, could they do? They do that?
They could. It wouldn't be a good look for them. But
so what? It wouldn't be a good look. Would their shareholders appreciate it?
Well, it's a so what, except for the next time that they try to do something in a different region, and that comes up as a no. Like, look what you did to the UK. We're not going to let you do that.
They should do that.
How could they stop them from doing it? I mean, this is the problem that we as a people brought by having a monopoly of the OS monopoly that is Microsoft. Do they have that much power, and could they wield it in a way to basically get whatever they want? And is that the bigger problem than?
You mean they could just threaten to shut down the UK as a whole country? Just like, oops.
Can they go full Cobra? Just go full Cobra.
Yes.
And threaten to shut down the entire United Kingdom because they can with the push of a button.
And they do that, and then when the next Call of Duty game comes out, that's the story of the Call of Duty game.
Yeah, exactly. We got
to rub it in. They rub it in by making it the story of the game, and then you get to play through it all, and you're like, fuck the UK, and there's all anarchy because they shut down the whole fucking country. People can't buy toilet paper anymore, and they're eating their own feces.
And as Albie Smithers says in the chat, I would love to see that chaos. There's a part of me that would also kind of love to see that chaos. Like, just even for like an hour. Like, could you imagine if they literally just pulled every license from every computer in the UK for an hour and no one could get anything done? And just nothing would work. And people would lose their fucking minds. And then it'd be like, see, just give us our stupid game. Just give us our Diablo. Just let us have it, and you get everything back.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Yep.
4? What are they up to? I don't even fucking know.
I don't know. Modern Warfare 17. Whatever. Who cares?